Ladies before gentlemen. Well, this morning we're fishing out of Berkley River Lodge, and I tell you how remote we are. The Kimberley, it's huge. This creek we're fishing, it doesn't even technically have a name. Now, I'm very blessed today because I'm fishing with Kayla Hopley. Now, Kayla, you work at Berkley River Lodge, and they tell me you're an all-rounder.
I am an all-rounder. An all-rounder is someone who they utilise us where they need us. So I'm in housekeeping, they throw me upstairs in the restaurant, in the bar, and they even throw me in the garden.
Sensational. Do you like fishing?
Love fishing. Do it whenever I get a chance.
And I believe you've never caught a barramundi.
Never caught a barra. Pretty keen to do that today.
Well, there you go. If we can find this girl a barramundi today, if she catches her first, I think you get naming rights. This will become Kayla Creek.
Has a pretty good ring to it.
The water is really, really dirty up this particular creek. So I've changed from the hard body to a soft plastic. I just had a bite and I reckon he's under that snag, so I'm just gonna really roll him this slow because it's super dirty. But there's definitely a fish in there. It looks fishy too. I mean, look at that snag going across that little bay, fresh water running off the plain. It just looks like there's gotta be a fish. Great cast, Kayla, great cast. That was a barra. You just hit it then. That was a good hit. They're just coming out and look at that, and look at that. You can tell it's been hit because the soft plastic is totally ruined. That's what a barramundi does. He just comes in, and because he implosion feeds, he just sucks the plastic right off. So I'm going to put this back on. I'm going to cast it back in there and see if I can get him again. That's the second time he's messed with me. Okay, get it right in there if you can. Kayla?
Yeah?
Just watch this rod tip. Just watch it. It's something's playing around with it. Maybe pick it up, pick up the rod, and wind slowly down if you feel weight. Just wind slowly. If you feel weight, set the hook. Just wind until you feel weight. If you feel weight. Is there anything there?
Yeah, I can
Okay, and lift. Go. That's it. Hey, good girl. No, okay, and just keep the rod up high. That's it. You're right up high. And wind. That's it. Perfect. Bit of weight. Oh, go.
Yeah.
Now there's a big chance. Oh, it's a jumping barramundi. It's a barramundi. Now, how easy was that? We gave the lures a go. Couldn't get a fish. As soon as we stopped, put a live in, bang, we got a barramundi. Just stop there for a sec. Oh, it's a nice fish too. Hooked in the corner of the jaw, so I'm just gonna it wants to jump in the boat. And that is your first barramundi. Well done, it's a beautiful fish. I'm just gonna watch that hook. Try and grab him without getting me. There we go. Isn't that pretty?
That's awesome.
How's that for an incredible looking fish? Aren't they gorgeous?
Beautiful.
And see how silver it is, and see the fact that even its tail is a real whitish colour. That's because it's been living in the salt water. When they go up to the fresh water, they get really, really dark. The incredible thing about barra, they actually live in the fresh and brackish water, basically start their life, get to a mature size, and then they go downstream to spawn. And of course, this guy's probably going to be a male. They're all born males.
Yeah.
And then when they get nice and big, around 3 or 4 years of age, they turn into ladies. Congratulations, I think it's official. We're now fishing in Kayla Creek.
Yes.
Great work, well done. Oh, here we go. Barra's got it. Oh! The barra grabbed it, and look at that. He got my mullet, and I got my hook back. Oh, we saw him. We're getting closer, Kayla.
So close.
That is wrong. Oh, I just saw him.
Comes back.
Did you see it?
That.
Oh, something just ate him. Something just had a crack at him.
Smash him.
And missed him totally. Oh.
Again.
How did it do that? Seriously?
I have no idea.
You saw him eat it?
Yeah, I saw him eat it. I thought he had the hook.
Are you very good at putting baits on hooks?
I reckon I could give it a go.
I think you're better because I'm struggling with it. In fact, I'm going to let you put the bait on the hook and I'm going to let you catch the fish.
All right, deal.
Because I'm being very weak in Kayla's Creek. Very weak indeed. Wind, keep going, keep going. The suspense is killing me. And lift gently, lift gently. Oh, Oh, Kayla, I'm very happy to report. Very happy to report, Dateline News, that she's just as weak as me.
Oh no.
That was the last mullet we had.
Are you serious?
No, there's 20 more. What we've done, we've gone down to a fillet bait. I think there's a lot of small fish in here and some big jacks, but lots of small barra, and I think they're just struggling to get that whole mullet down. So we'll try the fillet bait. The only negative with a fillet bait, we may attract a catfish or two, and they are stinkers. Well, we'll just suck it and see. I can't believe how many fish are in this little section of creek.
It's pretty cool.
It is amazing, and the only reason we stopped here, we were trying to turn the boat around. Oh, look at the barra just there, there's a barra just there. Oh my goodness me, wind in, wind in, wind in. And there was a snag there, we saw a barra, try and flick it next. There he is, he's just gone under the snag, see him? Just try and flick it this side of the snag, this side.
This side?
Yep, this is your side, your side. Flick your bail over. Oh, there he is, oh, he's just eating it, And go, 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 and slowly wind, wind, wind. I think you got him. He's gonna go nuts. Oh, that's a good fish. That's the one we just saw.
Yes!
Oh, that's a big fish. Now just go, 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 go. Oh, look at him head shake, look at him jump. That's a big fish, Duck. Keep your rod tip up, keep your rod tip up. He's out to the left. Oh, how good was that? Just stop for a sec, just, that's it. How good was that? We saw him eat it.
That was so cool.
Just lift your rod slowly. That's it, just lift. This is a big barra, darling. It's a nice fish. Look at that gob. How amazing to see. Oh, nice, and there's your fillet flicking off.
Yes!
Just keep that rod tip up. I'm gonna need a net in a second, guys. That is a good fish. That's it, you're doing a great job. And just use that rod tip to pull him around. That's it, wind, just wind, 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 wind. That's it, keep him off that snag. Keep him off the snag. Oh yes, bring him back towards me. Just take your time, take your time. Oh, now, there's a saying that I like to use, Kayla, you know what it is?
What's that?
If at first you don't succeed, you?
Try again.
And we tried, and we tried. Can you believe I saw him? You dropped the bait in his head and caught him?
Yeah, that's awesome.
OMG. Now, as I was saying, we turned the boat, we hit the bank, we saw a barra, and after many failed attempts, we caught it. And I'm about to show you Kayla's biggest ever barramundi from a small tributary of the Kayla Creek. Here it is. And you are going to be an absolute star at Berkley River Lodge tonight. Look at that incredible barramundi and that sheen. Kayla, have you ever thought about having your own fishing show?
No, not yet.
Oh, I reckon after today, the phone calls will be coming in. Talk about all-rounder. You didn't mention fisherwoman when you were saying all-rounder. That is a chromed up barra. When I say chromed, look at those chrome scales. Massive, massive mouth. And the word barramundi, they say is Aboriginal for large scaled freshwater fish. And you can see he's got the yellow tail, see that?
Yeah.
That means he's a true saltwater barra. And I've caught a lot of barra. I've seen a lot of barra caught. That one's in the top 10.
Yeah.
Because to see it, to feed it a bait, and for you to catch it, how many barra you caught in your life now?
Just 2?
2 pretty good ones though. Girl power, I'm loving it. Look at that, he's One fast, hook. Good girl, that's a little, oh, it's a jack, I reckon. Lift your rod tip. How good was that? He actually took your bait, oh, keep the rod out of his side. I think it's a jack, and there's a big snag there from before. Just keep winding, just keep winding. Oh, yeah, it's a nice jack. Well done. Now, he actually took your bait. Just stop there, that's a nice jack. He actually took your bait, swinging over towards me, and swum upstream, and I saw him swim upstream with it, and then you started winding and found a fish. Now, you know why I'm so excited about you catching a mangrove jack?
Why is that?
Because these things, deep fried in a little bit of salt and pepper and corn flour, OMG. In fact, I think I can actually, yep, I just heard the dinner bell ring. He's on the menu, good work. Now, we have not waited more than 30 seconds. When I say we, you, more than 30 seconds for a bite. So we're just going to keep rolling here, and I'm going to ask some interesting questions.
Oh, there it is.
Well, I was going to. What do you got this time? Is that a brim? I reckon it's a brim. Just keep winding. It is a really, really big brim. Just swing him over. That is the biggest brim I've seen up this way for a long time. Now, I think it's called a pikey brim. That is an incredible fish. Now, the great thing about bream, you know you can catch bream in every state of Australia?
Really?
Yep, every state. Everywhere I go, I catch bream. Down south, we've got southern black bream. Up further, you get your yellowfin bream. Then up here, your pikey bream. And bream are just starting to get established in the northern states. People realise how good at catching fish they are. But when you got barra and jacks on the menu, I think the bream can go back. What do you think?
I think
now,
so
if you can take your bream down the back and get them to put it back, I'm just getting a few bites here. And just little bites. Oh, what's going on here? Yeah, he's got it. Oh, he's got it. And it's another bream. There you go. I reckon that is out of the same mould as Kayla's bream. And they say sometimes in these parts when the bream move in, it's time to find a new spot, because when these fish are getting to the baits, obviously your big predators aren't there because they'd beat these fish to the baits. So one more cast, and then at worst, we're going to move. Not bad, and you've got to move away from bream this size. Oh, I got a fish on. Yep. Ah. First drop, Kayla. And it is right under the boat. And I think maybe we should have gone for some heavier gear, eh? Oh, look at that head shake. As soon as I got to the bottom though, Kayla, it jumped on straight away. There's my fish. What do we got here? Ah, nice little golden snapper. Beautiful little golden snapper. Scientific name, Lujanus Johnny. I think for short, we'll just call him Johnny. And that's what we're fishing for, because they're a good feed. You're on again. You're an absolute star. Oh, and getting smoked too. What's your secret?
Just pure luck.
I like pure luck. I think I need more of it. That is a serious fish, judging by that bend. Do you want to nominate the species, seeing you're such a fisher girl now?
Another golden snapper.
Another golden snapper. Either that or you've hooked the bottom. I'm just getting little nibbles here. I hope something big eats mine whilst I'm talking. You've got him off the bottom, that's the hard bit. And these bait cast outfits aren't traditionally meant for this sort of fishing, but you're doing a very good job and you're stopping some big fish. Oh, nice golden snapper. I'll give you a hand, bring it over. And that is a quality fish. Well done. That is a big fish, darling. You are killing them today. Now, you've got to get this thing off the bottom. It's only light gear. Oh, we just decided to stop for one drop on the way home. Dad, you're going to be so proud of this girl. I actually thought for a second you had the plug. You'd caught the Kimberley. Now, you're not getting an inch on this thing. Just lift slowly. That's it, and wind down. That's it. Lift slowly, wind down. And this Loomis rod is made for barramundi normally. We've got 8 ounces of lead hanging off it, but you're doing really well. Just keep that pressure on. We're fishing a rocky outcrop here, and if you look at the topography, you can see there's all rocks coming down here. It's a cliff, and that's what we'll have underneath us here. And just we'll get the boat to turn back that way, motors that way, keep that braid off the boat. Motors back around that way if we can, and driving, because the fish is going under the boat. That's beautiful, Bruce. Kayla, we're gonna have to call this Kayla's outcrop if you catch this monster. There's gonna be no names left in the Kimberley without your name on it. What do we got here? There's your knot, I think. No, yep, there it is. What do we got? It's a big golden snapper, I'm tipping. Is it what? Lift your rod tip, nice and gentle. That is a gun of a golden snapper, Kayla. Now, I'm gonna just try and gently lift this. That is a magnificent fish. You are a star. Look at that.
Yeah.
Well, I have to ask the big questions here. Who's the first person you're going to call and tell about your incredible morning up Kayla's Creek?
My dad.